What is going on, everybody? It is Krieg, movie number 56, and it's one I was talking about for a bit, and I finally got to it, and I am ecstatic I did. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2. Many people saw a sequel was being made and was like, what the, why, no. And I saw Blood and Honey 1. I actually had to go back to my reviews from 2023, which I didn't do all in videos. I just had documented my number, and I gave it a 4, and that was probably generous. I I can't believe what I'm about to tell you. It surprises me saying it, but Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2 is one of the best movies I've seen this year. Um, abs- Absolutely one of the best movies I've seen this year. It there aren't any examples I could really think of that do what Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2 did. There were so many issues from the first one. People like, wait a second, that looks like a guy in a mask, or why is this captain? What's going on? How did they become this way? Yada yada yada. And admittedly, they don't do their reconning perfectly, but they do it. It's damn near close. Like Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2, without even talking about the movie itself yet, because I haven't decided yet if I'm going to spoil shit or not. We're not 2 minutes yet. We'll see. But it has been out a lot longer, so it's not like Maxine, which I did a non-spoiler review for the day it came out. But it fixed every hole. Like the idea of how the creatures were what they were. Oh wow, really? That's kind of screwed up. It went back to stuff from the first one. I got to give Christopher Robin, and I forget. I meant to look at it. I'll always be honest with you. I forget if it's the same actor who played it from the first one. I will say, I don't know if it is. If it is, then his acting chops dramatically improved in this one. If it isn't, then this guy in this one killed it. Like he acted in this movie like you would think this was like a real big scale drama type movie. Like he was in my opinion he was that good in it. I don't know, it was just perfect. Like it played directly off the last one. No one trusted him. A lot of people didn't believe what he was saying about the 100 Acre Woods. And then it turned out that as a result of that, so that what he did say, though, a couple of people did buy into it, and then they were looking for the creatures. Here's the thing. It's not a perfect movie, and it's not. I don't think it's not going to be like top movie of the year either at this moment. There are a couple ahead of it, but one of the issues that I did have with it is, how about when you're sending cops out or you're sending a hunting party out, you send out more than 3. Because you saw the people that got killed last time. Maybe 3 is a bad number, but this freaking movie. They gave the reason for why they are what they are, and they also Piglet's back. Although he's no longer a warthog, they took away this, but whatever, that's fine. Piglet's back, and that pissed me off at first because I'm telling my sister, who I made watch it with me because she unwillingly watched the first one. I'm like, well, you're in now, and he's back. I'm like, wait, they killed him. He was killed. And now I'm trying to think, maybe he wasn't killed. But you find out these things can regenerate. You find out based on what was done to them, they can become what they are. In fact, I'll even tell you, so I'll put spoil in the thing. All of the creatures were kids who were abducted and experimented on by a really screwed up scientist. And in fact, Winnie the Pooh himself was Christopher Robin's younger brother. And that's another thing they retconned right away. They said all the positive memories that Christopher Robin had was just his mind because he blocked out all the disturbing stuff he couldn't understand. So like Winnie the Pooh when he was younger, and pretty much, it's weird, he was younger, wear the same costume. Somehow as he got older his costume grew with him. But again, little things like that. For the most part, this movie is, huge thumbs up. But he found out that was his brother. And this one, they really up it, because Piglet's back, but Piglet was just sort of a mindless slasher guy in the last one, and somewhat of a sexual sadist. In this one, you have Al, who is sort of like, The Al character reminds me a lot of Gargoyles, the '70s TV movie. I think it was a made-for-TV movie. Maybe Gargoyles crossed with witches, crossed with like a harpy. So not so much an Al, but his character was good. And then the Tigger character wanted to be Freddy Krueger, which, I mean, Freddy Krueger is Freddy Krueger. But the Tigger character was the fierce one and going out attacking people. And there was a great, great, great moment where a bunch of kids are walking around and like, oh man, this is getting weird in here. Let's bounce. And then you hear him go, "That's my line," and then he just tears them all apart. When Winnie the Pooh gets hit with an axe, right before the axe hits him in the head, you hear, "Oh bother!" Like, it dropped the tags to the cartoon or the story. I guess it was a cartoon too, movies, etc. But like I said, all the problems I had with the first movie, every single one of them, they figured out how to. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, I can buy that now. So now we know why they look like what they do, because they are humans that are sort of spliced genetically. It could very well be, and then eventually, so they are meant to look like they do. And then why they hated Christopher Robin. Like, that's one of the other things, one of the holes in this, because if they made it seem like Christopher Robin left them and they got really bad and sad, and that's when they killed Eeyore. But from what you saw, these things always were evil. And I guess I'd wonder a little bit about how come Eeyore didn't regenerate, but I do believe in the first one they eat him. So I guess that's the way to stop something from regenerating, eating it. I don't know, man. If you saw the first one and had any inkling that you'd want to see another one of these, which I didn't at the time, and now after they do this, they tie everything in together. I was happy. I stuck with it. I was happy I watched it, because this might be the best sequel ever off of a horrible movie. Best sequel ever off of a horror movie. I'm throwing that statement out there without thinking about it. I will have to, delve a little bit deeper in my mind. I know just recently this year I saw Scared for Death, and I love Sinjanor, but it's still, Sinjanor was really good, but it wasn't as good as this one was, in my opinion. Although it's close, and it might just very well be, since it was so much better than the first one, I'm making it better than it really is. Like, I know that can happen. I'm aware of that. I know I do that. I got weird scoring criteria, but I will give this. And I thought about this the whole damn time I've been talking to you. Like, because, I just saw Maxine. You know how excited I was for Maxine. I can't give it higher than Maxine. Can't do that. But, yeah, I'm going to give it a 6.75. And when you consider that the first one for me got a 4, I highly recommend it. Watch, especially if you saw the first one and like, this is bullshit. Watch the second one. It's like, oh, okay, that made sense. This went longer. I knew it would. I'm going to put spoiler. I'm going to put something else in the title. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you thought. And pretty cool, folks. We're at number 56. That just means 4 more to keep my pace, which will get a lot higher than that because all the shark movies are coming soon. But anyway, folks, till next time, peace.